So in this video we are going to do some rounding. So in question 1, it's asking us to round 325,583 to the nearest hundred. Our first thing to do would be to look at what's in the hundreds place. Where is the hundreds place? In this case, there's a 5 in the hundreds place. So we want to round to the closest hundred. So to do that, we look at the number just before it. The rule is if x is less than or equal to 4, you round down, and if x is greater than or equal to 5, you round up. Where x is going to be the number just before the place value that we're rounding to. So if we want to round to the nearest hundred, 325,000 would stay the same. We wouldn't touch anything in the thousands place. Would we touch anything in the hundreds place? No, because we're rounding to it. We look at the 8, and since 8 is greater than 5, it means we have to bump up that 100 one more place. So, in fact, we do touch the hundreds place, and the rest will be zeros. Let's see if we can make that a bit more clear. So if we're given 10.3245, and we want to round to the thousandth place, what is the thousandth place? Well, the 3 is in the tenths, the 2 is in the hundredths, and the 4 is in the thousandths. So we look at that. So now we want to round it to that place. So therefore we have to look at the number just before it. So 5 is either equal or greater to 5, meaning this 5 will have to go up. Meaning this 4 is actually going to get bumped up and wouldn't stay the same. Just like that. In our final example, 403,941.28, we want to round to the nearest thousands. Actually, I'm making a slight change. Let's see if we could find out why I'm making this change before I tell you about it. Figure it out? So, did you? Well, I changed it because since we're rounding it to the thousands place, this 3 is in the thousands. So we want to look at the number just before the thousands. And that happens to be hundreds. And the 1 is less than or equal to 4, meaning we'll round down the 1. And since we round down the 1, we don't have to change any place values. We don't carry anything over into the next. We don't have to do that. So it will equal 403,000. Or 403,000, because you don't need the extra zeros after the decimal.